So the first of 4 lots of hay have just arrived to be put in our new storage behind the stables. If they hadn't those modern agricultural machines, this would be a horrendous job. Well, it's still a horrendous job, but not as bad as it could be. First bales have been stacked up 5 bales high, and it will be filled all the way to the end with bales like this, and then we probably have to put some more bales in the former hay shed, which is now again a hay shed, in this part that I cleared out yesterday. So we'll have 200 bales here, which should last us all to next year. Keep our fingers crossed.
I just wanted you to see the difference between Bella and the boys. She is now getting her droppings quite near the edge. She didn't when she first arrived, so she's improving, I think. Now, whether she'll ever be as good as the boys, don't know. It might be because she's a filly. But what we've done, you'll notice there isn't a wee spot as such. We have covered the whole floor with a bag of miscanthus so that she has the choice of where she wants to go, which I think suits her better. Father and son beavering away. It's marvellous that they deliver it and stack it for us, because it's hard work that for people of our age. And the little carrying thing, I've not seen one like that before. I suppose they're pretty common, but I've not seen one before. So they pop through Apollo's stable and out the door at the back to stack it. Because Bella is very different to the geldings in the way she uses her stable, we've adopted this different method of sprinkling the whole stable with miscanthus instead of just having it in one spot like we do for the geldings. And also, because she's not as tidy as the boys, she doesn't, as you can see there, she's not managed to get it right up against the wall like they normally do. So what we're using for Bella is this So trying to keep as much of the good stuff as possible. Without spending too long, because obviously time versus money. So we do say as much as we can without going to great lengths. So you'll see there's quite a lot of good miscanthus left. We use miscanthus because it is more absorbent than more normal grass pellets. And also it seems to be a better smelling pellet as well. We never have any smells in our stables because, of course, we've got the sealed rubber mats and the liquid rubber floor, so we never have any smells at all. But, you know, overnight, when they've been in, sometimes you think, oh, it's a bit whiffy, but we've noticed it's not with the miscanthus. We've noticed that when we couldn't get miscanthus. Right, so that's Bella's stable finished, and you can see there's still a lot of usable miscanthus left from a bag. So I don't even think we need to top it up at all today. That's just one bag. So I think that's very economical. Obviously not as economical as a straw, because if you're a farmer and you have waste product straw, then you're never going to beat that. But for us, this is absolutely marvellous because there's very little bulk, and it's very cost effective for us, this. This holds 56 bales, so it's going back now to get another 56. Isn't that marvellous? I just, well, I know it shouldn't get excited about things, but I can't help it. I just think that's a marvellous device. And it holds 56 bales. Excellent. So there we go, all done. I've swept it away from the corners because hopefully that'll encourage her to do her droppings round the edge. She's vastly improved with her toiletries just in this week or two. It's a good job they know what they're doing with this backing. Do you know, I cannot back to save my life, honestly. Hopeless at backing a trailer, absolutely hopeless. And it's not as if I haven't practiced a lot when I used to have a horse trailer. Grass carpet looking pretty decent.
So is this stuff alright to pick it out?
If you want, if you need to, just stick it on that there.
I think we will.
Yes, if you want to, that's fine with us. Yeah, that's fine there, yeah.
Good.
So that's another load of 56, so I have two 56s, and they think they can get another 40 in, so they're coming in the trailer with that one.
The lean-to behind the stables and tack room is now completely filled with pallets, the blue bags, and bales. There are about well over 100 bales behind the stables and tack room at the moment. It's the rest of it, because we got 150 bales in all, so we should be good for most of the year now, well into next year actually. And the rest of it is in the small hay shed that we moved over to this side of the garden behind the little cottage.
7:20 on a lovely sunny, good girl then, on a lovely sunny Monday morning. I used to hate Monday mornings when I was working, but now it's just like a Saturday. So anyway, they're going to go in the paddock now. I'll go and show you that. on, Bella. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Good. Right, you go out and put the gate up. Good. Now you'll notice we've moved the fence right in towards the road because they're not going up towards the fence. Bella's quite worried about that, and there's some really long grass there, so I want them to eat that. I think it might be because occasionally we get big farm machinery going up. It is occasionally, but they're quite rattly, so I think she wants to keep as far away from that as possible, which I don't blame her, but she does need to get used to rattly things, because eventually she will be a good riding horse, hopefully. She's leading very much better. Diablo, I'm afraid, he's a work in progress. Very disappointed about him. He's been trained, really, to be stubborn and disrespectful, which is such a shame. I'd rather have an untouched horse like Bella, to be honest, even though I wasn't expecting to be untouched. There they are. Stay in there. Got plenty of shade in case it does get very sunny. We do poo pick, of course, the paddock every day. Keep it fresh and nice. The boys, all the boys, are very clean. They always do it at the side, but I'm afraid Bella, just any old place she feels like, which is a shame. And I don't know if that's a girly thing. I can't remember with my horses. I have had mares. I can't remember if they were like that. I don't think they were. Maybe somebody else who's had foals can let me know whether it's a filly thing that they don't go at the side.
And there they are.
Hello!
They heard us, seen us coming, and there they are. Hello Apollo, hello Farouk. Hello good boys.
Hello, there you go. Oh, you've broken your thing, haven't you? Yes, you've been... Yes, look at that.
Yes.
We thought it was going to only do one more season. I hope it does last the season. There you go, good boy.
Nice carrot, mate. Yes. It's a nice carrot, yes.
The root. There you go, that's a whole carrot all in at once.
Oh,
And his rug's a bit torn there.
yes.
But they were on the last legs, these rugs, because they're not expensive rugs, and they have used them, I think, is it a year or 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. So this is their last year, these rugs. Then we're going to get some new ones. Yes. Yes, good boys.
Yes. That's beyond repair, mate. You've done that very thoroughly. That's a goner. That's a goner. That's a goner.
That's out there. Got quite a bit of the grass down, as you can see. Yeah, so that's good. I'm hoping not to have it cut. This is getting a little bit long now. At the hedge side, they don't like it at the hedge side, so we might have to cut that, but that would have to be a hired thing to cut that. There's no point having a farmer come out just to cut that little bit. But the rest of it's pretty good, so I think we might leave it. Those sheets just help you get your barrow up and onto the top. So we're emptying the barrows first, and then we're going to have coffee and come back and pick the boys up. Do you want me to stand on that while you get it up? Oh no, it's good. I hope you'll join us tomorrow for more of Bella and Diablo. TTFN.